using a stick mic and using Audacity instead of free high-key recorder. I hope it doesn't crash. There's a lot of hiss, and I'm still hearing some problems, so I think the computer just sucks. Hope it's okay. Anyway, Oldville Mines, because there is a song here, and it points out all the notes that you need for the next song to teach Todovsky, or whatever the hell his name was. So, I have another save state. Get over here instantly. Put in the song, which I don't really know how it goes. Okay, no. I'm not that good at putting in these stupid songs. Maybe no. No. And the rewinding isn't very reliable either, because it goes back too far. Come on. Alright, I think this is it. It would be nice if I wasn't tone deaf. It'd be so much easier if I wasn't colorblind. No, I'm not actually tone deaf, but I can't, like, figure out what a note is just by listening to it. I'm not sure if there's a term for that other than just not musically trained. Because apparently taking an instrument for about 6 years counts as not being musically trained, but there's a difference between just, yeah, whatever. You get the tenor card and come over here and we can buy some shits with it. Because I think I desperately need some better healing items and get rid of all this crap that I'm not going to use. I don't think I'm ever going to use standard mushrooms. I'll keep, like, yeah, a couple of them. Hope this music isn't horribly annoying. Okay, I thought I had to sell a lot more than I actually did, but anyway, now you can get elixirs for cheap, so I'll buy a bunch of this. And off to do more menial tasks. But before we get back to Booster Tower, you'll remember I hit a switch that opened up a thing in Booster Pass, so I'm gonna go investigate that. And it's gonna be kind of dumb. Because you run into another Sniffet here, which it's very difficult to lose against this guy, because unlike the other Sniffets, he doesn't really have much HP from what I remember. Now I'm going to totally lose this fight just because I've said that, and I think I need to heal, so I might actually be demonstrating what happens if you lose this fight. Or not. If you lose, I think he actually does become Sniffet 4, and then you get another one, and it kind of keeps going. I don't know how many Sniffets you go through, though. Anyway, keep going, and there's some goodies over here, so it's worth checking out. Totally to hoard 4,000 Caracolas. That was a funky noise. Hey, guess what? Funky carrot enemy. Not gonna fight it. Okay, so let me just get in a free healing. You can always rest for free here because we played with Gaz. I think I've mentioned that before, but it was like 9 years ago, so I don't know. Anyway, time to reclimb Booster Tower. It won't take that long, so don't worry. I do have to address a few things. First of all, thank you. I was actually surprised with my fan base that I didn't get a lot of complaints that there was no upload on Wednesday. I'm sorry that there wasn't, and there wasn't one on Thursday either. Wednesday was because I got caught up doing a bunch of other stuff. Thursday was just pure laziness. So, thank you for that, although there is a lot of whining about a different matter, and that is the petition to save Mega Man Legends 3 that I have featured on my channel. For some reason, it's just... Okay, can we, like, make this jump, please? It's kind of hard on an emulator. Yeah, there we go. Just because of... If your keyboard doesn't allow multiple key presses at once. Anyway, yeah, Capcom's been canceling a lot of Mega Man stuff lately. It was Legends 3, and, the hell was the other one? Oh yeah, Mega Man, Universe, I think it was. Remember the order for these. No, I didn't mean to press that one. Pirate, I think. No, press the correct one. Pirate. Then Mobster. Then Lawn Gnome. Then this one. Okay. Anyway, and he wasn't in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is annoying. And so things aren't looking too good for Mega Man lately. So there's a petition to have Capcom resume Legends 3 because it's apparently just based off of fan support. If they see that there is enough support for it, then they will seriously consider, like, going back to work on it. So if you can take 5 minutes to sign the petition, it's really not that much work, and it really doesn't warrant all this whining about how it's not going to work, and we shouldn't even bother, what's the point of signing it, and petitions never work. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You can just, it doesn't kill you to try, seriously. So if you care about the series at all, I encourage you to look into that. I've never played the Legends games, and I don't even have my own 3DS to play Legends 3 on, but I don't want to see the character and franchise die off. So that's why I'm interested in the petition. And I'd like to see him in the next Smash Brothers game also. This room is annoying, by the way. And I swear this game audio is too loud, but I've done a number of audio tests already, so I don't know. I always feel like I'm blasting it way too loud, but I do have the door shut and everything, so it shouldn't be bothering anybody. These enemies are very picky about timed hits. It will miss if... Yay for Mega Drain. Nothing to do with the Pokemon Mega Drain. Anyway, if you don't time your hit exactly right, it doesn't go through. So, like, even if you would normally have gotten, like, the combo, it just doesn't work against those unless it's perfect. Anyway, you get the key, use it in here. I think, yeah. And we have... Sure, why not? What are those? I think they just make your speed higher, which is great and all, but it's... Does it really? 38.29. With this, it's 39.30. So it only boosts your defense by a tiny bit. Makes your speed higher. Might as well give it to, like, Gino. I think he's already the fastest, but he had the weakest of the pins. I don't know. If I remember, I might look into that later and change their items to make more sense, but I never use the zoom shoes. Speed doesn't really matter that much to me. Here we get more amazing booster wackiness. I like just imagining that being all said in one breath, like Toadstool on the deck just went, Mario help me, 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 Mario help me. Like, my god. I would have just killed her by then. Hey look, it's super fun. You get to stick your face in the pond thing. The pond thing. I don't know. Yeah, this is why Booster's amazing, because he doesn't understand simple human emotion. He has to think to become sad. And how am I not getting mauled by this thing? That is a question for the ages. And this room is going to be annoying, isn't it? Yeah, I can already tell this one's going to be. Okay, yeah. You get the frog coin, that's all fine and dandy. Then you have to land on top of the chest, because there's another thing up there which is worthless, but it gets you money. So, we can make the jump with the keyboard controls. Then that would be very cool. Okay, come on, really now. Save stating, seriously, this is getting annoying. Oh, of course that time I make it. That's how luck works. And actually, I was able to abuse Murphy's Law. Maybe not Murphy's Law itself, but something similar to it. Bruno was looking for a Whale Lord in Platinum, and I decided to give it a go. Yeah, I can talk over this bit, I think. You can all read if you don't already know the story. Anyway, so I'm finding a bunch of whale mirrors, and they're at high levels, and I'm like, you know, I'll just catch one at 39, level it up once, and then kind of evolve it. I catch one of those, and then I'm thinking, you know, the way that luck works, I try one more time, and I'm going to end up getting a Whale Lord. So, I'll try one more time, just in case. I tried one more time, I got the Whale Lord. It was kind of amazing. So, here's a rare case of being able to move during a cutscene. Not that that matters at all. Also, there's a Samus doll in that box down there, if you haven't noticed. Yay. I like how the Peach doll is on a sprite layer. Again, Booster not understanding simple human concepts. This time it's not emotions, but it's parties. This is... yeah, there's nothing I can say about this other than that's like the greatest sentence in video game history. Drink punch, eat cake, it sounds complicated. This part was pretty hilarious the first time, and it's still funny now, but I've seen it a million times, so... I can find water for fish. Okay, so yeah. Now that all that's over with, this bit, you just avoid the Sniffets. I kind of almost feel like showing what happens if you don't succeed, but I'll let it go for a little while longer, because I do want to succeed eventually. This isn't hard, and there's a save thing in the room right before this, so even if you do mess it up, there's not much of a motivation to keep going on with the failure, but... I like how they just don't notice your feet, and it's a good thing that the jumping noise doesn't actually make noise. They apparently don't have necks. They can't look up. Anyway, saving here is if you do get caught... Wait, what? You get a second chance? Oh god. I didn't realize it was that easy. Okay, so... Really? Yeah, there's no way you can mess this up 3 times. Okay, so... Anyway, you get this battle, which I've never really done because it's impossible to mess this up. But, it's actually really hard, if I remember right. Which is why I'm going to be trying it here. Because I'm under-leveled, which will make it even worse. Because we've all seen how much HP the Sniffets themselves have. I mean, I failed in those one-on-one battles. Now I've got 3 of them, and I've got Booster to deal with, who hits like a frickin' truck. Or hits like a train, more accurately, because they only did 8 damage? Why? What the hell is going on here? Did they use like a defense up on it and I wasn't paying attention? I don't even know. This battle is gonna end up taking like a month, isn't it? Come on, Masher, do more than... Okay, see, what's with this damage variation? Kind of ludicrous. Anyway, I'm glad Booster isn't attacking yet, but he does once you finish off these guys. Maybe I can hit him now? No? Okay, well, I'll edit until these guys are dead. Like, I'll jump back when they're dead. See how it goes.